so moving on to number 2, pretty recent, you guys, and this is the Microsoft story. Kind of interesting. So Microsoft data breach exposes customers' contact info and emails. The company secured the server after being notified of the leak on September 24th, and the misconfiguration resulted in the potential for unauthenticated access to some business transaction data corresponding to interactions between Microsoft and prospective customers. I think there was a tenet where they were saying that our investigation found no indication customer accounts or systems were compromised, and we have directly notified the affected customers.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works.
Exactly.
If there was nobody implicated in it, how does that work?
Hey, Divya, can you read the last sentence in that paragraph? Redmond added.
Yes. So Redmond added that the leak was caused by the unintentional misconfiguration on an endpoint that is not in use across the Microsoft ecosystem and not a security vulnerability. I feel like this is security training 101, but what I
Say what?
Well, they said, and they also said that, the investigation didn't find any fault from them, and then they go on further and say that there was exposed information. So they're saying one thing, and then down further in the article they say another thing. Like
what they're saying is, well, we have a perfectly secure system, except when people do things outside of the system, which isn't our system, and we're still secure because it's outside. And an employee did that, but that's an employee's problem. They misconfigured it. Also, they didn't do anything wrong. Nothing's bad. Everything's fine. And we let all the affected individuals know there's about 65,000.
Well, so they what they did, I believe, is they filled in the data breach Mad Lib. Like if you did that as a kid, and they had engineering fill out half and their marketing team fill out the other half.
We legally have to tell you that 65,000 people were impacted by nothing.
Yes.
yeah.
Because that endpoint device is not used in our infrastructure.
We do not recognize that as a sovereign endpoint, and therefore we don't have to abide by any of the rules. Yeah,
That's right.
It's Microsoft. I mean, if anyone's surprised by another data breach by Microsoft, like, welcome to the internet. They can try to blame misconfigurations all day, but the fact of the matter is that companies that try to build perfect security, that doesn't go well when they meet people. And there's a lot of people that work at Microsoft. Someone messed up, and instead of being like, oh, we messed up, sorry, they're like, well, like, we're still perfect. This is just a mistake that was out of our control, as if their employees are out of their control.
And let's be honest, the number one rule in anything you're publishing to the internet should be nobody sees it. Let the people who need to see it, right? And they did not follow that.
They thought that they could make it be on the internet, but keep it private, and it would be fine. Like, I think that I saw something about this, and I could be wrong, but it looked like somebody who had access to Shodan, like this is really just Shodan. Shodan found yet another exposed S3 bucket or yet another exposed Elasticsearch. It just happened to be Microsoft's. And they're like, well, we didn't expect anyone to find it. It's like, well, welcome to the internet. There's internet scanners that go on all the time. If you connect it publicly to the internet, like, that's your fault. And so somebody found it, they let Microsoft know, and then Microsoft had to go and bite the bullet and say, oh, we exposed stuff. But then their lawyers got involved and said, oh, we really didn't. So
it's a beautiful world of security through obscurity, which never works.
Right.
That's what this boils down to. Right.
Yeah, you can
like,
drop.
we notified everyone about Microsoft being breached, and like none of our customers like
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
You shock me, Hack Notice.
yeah.
Shocked. They're like, oh, again?
Not even Microsoft is free from leaving one of those buckets open. Then what is left for the rest of us mortals? I
Yeah,
mean, someone has to come up with a solution for this matter. I don't know, a kind of an alert, like the one we need to keep us from drunk texting an ex or something. Like, close that bucket and don't text
You
your
need
ex.
you need the 15-minute Gmail. Are you sure you want to send that? Are you sure you want to do that?
shame on
Right.
us for getting breached, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
our fault.
Yep. Well. Yeah, not much more to say, other than I also didn't see what they were gonna do to make the situation better, right? Not even a free year of ID theft.
Yeah,
That's pretty weak from like the world's largest company.
I kind of feel bad now that I had like Excel PDF formulas downloaded on my computer screen. Like, I kind of want to not support,
Microsoft.
yes, but.
So I have one other question, and I'm just going to throw this out there because maybe I'm misinterpreting the article, but it looks like they got data from 2017 all the way to 2022. Like, was it misconfigured that long,
Oh.
and they just still didn't find it?
I think that engineers' test data was live data from the last 5 years, which is its own
Yeah.
massive problem.
I completely agree. So, like, they found it in September. The data's from 2017 to August of 2022. Like, that's a huge time period.
Yep.
Well, oh, well.
Well,